This is what we talk about when we talk about underrated cool characters.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode. I'm Jake.
I'm Dan.
And this week we are trying to decide who is the very best underrated cool character. So for this episode we wanted to figure out who the coolest people in film are, but not the more obvious ones. So not your Han Solos and not your Indiana Joneses, but the people that don't really get much time on screen, that people don't really think about as being ultimately cool. Occasionally people do make it into the mainstream, like Boba Fett, who Josh Trank was going to do a whole spin-off solo film about, who only had a minor role.
Is that not happening anymore?
Well, no, sadly not. Why would you want? But the whole point. This is why underrated cool characters are cool, because they don't have too much information about them.
Sometimes you want more. It's so cool. You want some more.
Yeah, I mean that's what the Star Wars prequels did, didn't they? The Star Wars prequels were great because they made all of those characters so much better. We've devised a kind of World Cup Euros wall chart system. Sadly, we don't have a sticker album yet, but it will be coming. And so we have each picked underrated cool characters that we like, and put them into our popcorn boxes, and we'll then be selecting them at random and battling them to then figure out who is the ultimate underrated cool character.
We're going to provide a short pitch to the crew about why we think our character is better than the other person's character. It's just a pitch and then a short clip, and we're going to see which character gets more votes among the crew.
With each round, we're going to have less time to defend our cool character. So we'll start off with 20 seconds, then 15, then 10, and finally, in the last round, we only have 5 seconds to defend our cool character. So, round 1. Oh, is it sweet or salty? So, my character is Iris, Jodie Foster's character in Taxi Driver. Iris is this amazingly dressed 12-year-old, or so she says she's 12, in Taxi Driver, and she outacts Robert De Niro in the film. There's a particular scene in the diner where she goes through these amazing, differently shaped 70s pairs of...
Okay, my choice is Hammer Girl from The Raid 2. Those of you familiar with this film know that she is absolutely badass. She's new. She wasn't in the first one. She's a new character from the second one. Her and I think her brother, the baseball guy, they absolutely just... I was going to swear. I was going to say out.
So what makes you so high and mighty? Will you tell me that? Didn't you ever try looking at your own eyeballs in the mirror?
I've got to say, Dan, I'm very jealous that you pick Hammer Girl and, as an extension, Baseball Batman are very, very cool little characters.
Yeah,
In fact, the Raid and the Raid 2, full of amazing supporting characters.
Yeah, true. Same for you. I actually thought of Jodie Foster and Taxi Driver, but I don't know. I'm not sure just how underrated she is. I think she's quite rated, but...
I don't know. I struggled with it as well, because I think Taxi Driver is really well known by, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think the fact, because Travis Bickle is such a well known character, overshadows that somewhat.
Let's see what the crew think.
Right. Okay, crew.
So be objective, be impartial.
Let's get your votes. So this is for Hammer Girl. That is 3 for Hammer Girl, and for Iris, that is 4 for Iris. 4.
Winning.
My character is Twitchy the squirrel from Hoodwinked. Underrated film, and by default underrated character. Those of you thinking, oh wait, but the Twitchy squirrel character has been done on Over the Hedge. You're wrong, because Hoodwink came first. So, bang, originality. He's funny. He's crazy. He's so lovable. He's so underrated.
Ooh, in time.
With time to spare.
Oh.
Bang, beat that.
I did forget to start, but okay.
Okay, my character is Benji from Frances Ha. And Benji is Frances's roommate after she moves out. Quotes from him include the fact that he was in Paris when Serge Gainsbourg died. He's having a great day because he had an egg bagel and internet-acquired 3 vintage pairs of Ray-Bans. And when Frances has nothing to do, he says, let's go to the movies. She says, the movies are so expensive.
No, you can't.
Go get him, boy.
I cracked the second act of my script. I'm on page 68.
Oh, that's exciting. Is it for SNL?
No, this is a sample script I'm writing for the third Gremlins. Boy trouble tonight?
Sophie Trouble.
Undateable.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen Hoodwinks.
Same for yours. I haven't seen
Yeah.
Frances Ha.
Cool.
This is discussion. This is great. I have seen Over the Hedge, and I was over the hedge in a very poor state in the morning when I was a teenager that didn't feel very good, and I don't remember it very fondly. And so if Hoodwinked is similar, I can't say I naturally would like it.
Hoodwink is better than Over the Hedge. It's better than most films, actually. That was a good quote from Frances Ha. Actually.
Yeah,
It's good.
well, and there's a lot more there because the quote that I didn't finish.
I see what you're trying to do. Finish your pitch. Right, let's see what the crew thinks. Hands up for Frances Ha, Benji. Alright, that's 2. And then hands up for Twitchy the Squirrel from Hoodwinked. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, guys. You made the right choice.
Winning.
Gil from Finding Nemo, voiced by Willem Dafoe, got a scar down his face, complicated character, doesn't quite know what to be for Nemo. Is he his paternal, like a paternal figure for him? What do we know? He puts him into danger, but he's also loving.
That was quite good. Good choice as well. Right. To challenge that, my character is Soul Man from Jumanji. Very underrated character. I want to give a shout out to my boy Omar, who gave me the idea for this character. He is great. He's hilarious. He has such a sad story.
Nobody touch him. Nobody touch him.
Can you help me?
No. You get yourself in there, you can get yourself out.
Gil.
I just want to see him do it, okay? Calm down.
Can't say I Jumanji for me is fine. Like
You mean fine?
it's good. I don't love it, and so I wouldn't necessarily have a great amount of romance for that character.
I think Gil is good as well. They're very different characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested to see what the crew thinks.
Yeah. All right. Let's get it. Okay. Let's take votes for Gil. That is 6 for Gil, and votes for.
Soul Man. Thank you, Cydney. Thank you, Cydney. Appreciate it.
It was a close one.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been closer.
Winning.
Okay. Well, I have one left, so I know that it is Bruno, the son of the protagonist in The Bicycle Thieves. Really funny, really innocent, really tragic storyline.
Okay. Mine is Kit from Badlands. Martin Sheen, dressed like James Dean, coolest character in film. Look at this still from the film.
Which is right in front of the microphone.
In time.
Yeah. Would you like to take a look at this, Dan?
Is that you?
What's that? You've been fired. Ain't that a hell of a note?
Yeah, how about that? Oh, I don't need my keys anymore. I'll just leave them with him in nice and handy.
I haven't seen Badlands in years, but I remember there being some kind of fascination with the protagonist, Marcin.
Yeah, it's Marcin.
Marcin, I always get those mixed up. So I understand that, and I know there's some kind of like cult around the film around him. So yeah, fair choice.
He is very cool. He makes just a white t-shirt and jeans look like the coolest thing you could ever wear.
Yeah.
Like with Gil as well, when people are complicated and have that dark side, that's where you can get the coolness from as well. You need that. People that are just like unnamed, if they're cool but they're happy about it all the time, that's not cool. This is votes for Bruno. 5 for Bruno, and votes for Kit from Badlands. Just 2.
2, and the camera died.
That's fine, got it in.
Winning.
In the semi-finals, that leaves us with Iris versus Twitchy and Gil versus Bruno. Let's say this is a deciding event in cinema. Do we want to be remembered for voting Twitchy the Squirrel over Iris from Taxi Driver?
I mean, my counterpoint to that is that Twitchy deserves some love. He deserves some time in the limelight. Iris is in one of the biggest films in history. There have been essays written about Jodie Foster. Where are the essays on Twitchy the Squirrel? Right? We need some of those. Right? Just bear that in mind, crew.
Let's get the votes for Twitchy the Squirrel. That is 5 for Twitchy, and votes for Iris 2. Even the set can't deal with that. The set is disappointed in you, crew. We are left with Gil, Willem Dafoe's fish from Finding Nemo, an animated character who, in the pantheons of history, what is truly a greater film, Finding Nemo or The Bicycle Thieves? Who's even heard of that? It's foreign.
My counter debate is that Finding Nemo is a product of the Hollywood system. It is a blockbuster. Bicycle Thieves, it's about heavy stuff.
Yeah, not like Hoodwinked.
It's about heavy stuff. Right? Bruno goes through a lot. He sees his own father just. Wait,
are you saying that Nemo in Finding Nemo doesn't go through a lot?
No, Bicycle Thieves is the better father-son story. Full stop.
Yeah, we're going to pass it over to the crew. This is Gil versus Bruno. Let's take votes for Gil. 4 votes for Gil and Bruno.
That was close.
3 for Bruno. That was very close.
That was close. It's an all-animated final.
Yeah, so we're left with Twitchy the Squirrel from Hoodwinked and Gil the Fish.
How has Twitchy the Squirrel come this far?
But this is it. Twitchy the Squirrel is clearly the Leicester City of this game.
He's special. Let me tell you something about Twitchy the Squirrel. Actually, let me tell you something about Hoodwinked in general. The animation in Hoodwinked is so strange. I don't know what they did, but there's something real about it. Something you can relate to and engage with. Twitchy's story arc is just incredible. He's integral to the plot. There's a scene where they feed him caffeine. They feed him coffee. Sorry, that's right. They feed him coffee just because they really need something from somewhere far away. It's a crucial plot point in the story, and it wouldn't have been resolved if Twitchy was involved. So,
unlike Gil from Finding Nemo, who just has that war veteran appeal, you don't know what he's seen. But you know there's a mystery there. You want to get to know him, but also you're scared to because you don't know what you're going to reveal about him and yourself.
That sounds scary. That doesn't sound cool.
Dan, it's cool to have feelings. Okay, right, we've got to do this. We've got to decide who the greatest underrated cool character ever is, whether it is Twitchy the Squirrel from Hoodwinked or Gil from Finding Nemo. Let's put it to the crew. Votes for Twitchy the Squirrel. That's
4.
That is 4 votes for Twitchy the Squirrel. There's 3 there for Gil. It's nice, but it's not enough. There we are. I can see defeat.
Round of applause for Twitchy.
I was watching the girl like you told me to, the girl in the red hood. No, you're looking the wrong way. You're going down, you gotta go up, down, you gotta go up, down, down.
Trouble at the mill! Is the barn on fire? The barn's on fire!
You went past the porcupine and the red bird,
Well done, Dan. Good choices. Good choices.
It's good fun.
Yeah. So thanks a lot for tuning in.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter for more updates on the show. Thank you very much for watching and see you next week.
And have a Merry Christmas.